When I started my campaign, I launched with what I considered a very simple yet essential message: affordability, accountability, and community. This platform forms the basis of all my initiatives. Every action, every policy, every statement is driven to align with these three core values. Despite the simplicity of this message, too many sitting politicians and establishment figures can't seem to grasp that these are the basic tenets of public service. The perfect example is our Congresswoman, April McClain Delaney. These concepts are apparently so alien to her that she has never once mentioned accountability in any platform statement. That is until her most recent newsletter, which specifically lists affordability, accountability, and community as essential to her efforts. Despite her massive wealth, despite her supposed experience in public service, and despite her dream team of consultants and advisors, she is clearly lacking something original. This lifelong public servant apparently views these concepts as so foreign to her platform that it took an unknown, unfunded, and unbossed candidate challenging her for her to consider making these central to her campaign. I suppose I don't expect anything more from a candidate that ran as a progressive dedicated to workers' issues and then immediately moved to the establishment and has done little for Marylanders ever since. I suppose I don't expect anything more from a candidate that voted to thank ICE in the midst of their reign of terror, whose definition of resistance is wearing pink dresses and holding up meaningless signs, and who is running on a policy platform that would have been considered dated 30 years ago. The 6th District deserves better. They deserve a candidate that isn't dedicated to upholding the status quo, a status quo that fails working families and only serves to enrich those like Congresswoman Delaney. They deserve a representative who doesn't just run on change and on action, but actually delivers it and actually believes in the words that he uses. At the end of the day, it's a simple platform. I'm glad that Congresswoman Delaney and I can agree that she finally should decide to run on something that should matter most to a public servant. It's really just a shame that it took her this long to grasp what that was. It's time we demand more from our representatives. It's time we demand action and demand change in this fight. If you agree, check out my platform and see how I have put affordability, accountability, and community first in my campaign since the very beginning.